Legacy Recordings Week in Music, February 25th through March 3rd. February 25th, 1956, Elvis Presley had his first #1 on a national chart when I Forgot to Remember to Forget hit #1 on the Billboard Country and Western chart. February 26, 1932, born on this day, Johnny Cash, legendary country singer, songwriter, actor, and author who had over 40 charting U.S. singles. He had the Johnny Cash Show on ABC in the late 60s and early 70s. Johnny is considered one of the most influential musicians of the 20th century. 1950, born on this day, Jonathan Cain, keyboard player and songwriter for Journey. 1953, born on this day, Michael Bolton, singer who had the 1990 U.S. #1 single, How Am I Supposed to Live Without You? Happy 60, Michael. Also on this day, in 1983, Michael Jackson's Thriller goes to #1 on the U.S. album chart. It went on to become the most successful album of all time, with sales of over 50 million copies. February 27, 1993, Whitney Houston passes the record set by Boyz II Men's hit End of the Road after I Will Always Love You spent 14 weeks at #1 on the U.S. singles chart, making it the longest ever U.S. chart topper and becoming the second biggest selling single in the U.S. 1954, born on this day, Neil Schon, guitarist for Journey. Neil was also a member of Santana in the early 70s. February 28, 1970, Simon and Garfunkel begin a 6-week run on the top of the U.S. singles chart with Bridge Over Troubled Water. 1984, Michael Jackson won a record 7 Grammy Awards, which included Album of the Year for Thriller, Record of the Year and Best Rock Vocal Performance for Beat It, Best Pop Vocal Performance, Best R&B Performance, and Best R&B Song for Billie Jean, and Best Recording for Children for E.T. the Extraterrestrial. By any account, the evening was a thriller. March 1st, 1995, Bruce Springsteen's Streets of Philadelphia from the movie Philadelphia won 4 Grammys for Song of the Year, Best Rock Vocal Performance, Best Song Written Specifically for Motion Picture, and Best Rock Song. March 2nd, 30 years ago today, in 1983, a new digital audio system, the compact disc player, and 16 CD titles from Columbia Records were introduced to the U.S. market. 1943, born on this day 70 years ago, Lou Reed. A year later, Lou took his first steps and immediately took a walk on the wild side. March 3rd, 1995, Foo Fighters make their live debut during a benefit show at the Satyricon in Portland, Oregon.